point of me explaining all of that to you is to explain that neither of my parents ever complained about their jobs. My mom complained on the phone to who she was talking to, but she never complained to me like, hey, I hate my job, or I hate this coworker, or this bitch is getting on my nerves. She never said those things. I heard her saying it, and she didn't try to hide that she was saying it, but she wasn't talking to me. My dad never complained about his job either, and nor did either of my parents, despite the fact they got up and went to work every day at jobs that they probably weren't super excited about. They never complained about the fact that they had to do what they were doing, because they did what they needed to do to take care of their families and to raise their kids. That set the example for me of showing up every day and doing the work, which is exactly what I say when I talk about discipline. Showing up day by day and doing the work. That's where I got it from. And there was nothing exciting or sexy about the kind of work that, especially that my dad was doing. This is the kind of work that you get the oil and grease and dirt under your fingernails that no matter how many showers you take is still in there. That's the kind of work that he did. And on top of that, another thing about my father, he was into music, is into music, and he would do music as a side hustle. So he still does music now that he's retired from his full-time job. Now he just has music, and he would go to work from 9 to 5, then he would get off work, and then he would do music gigs at night. So my dad would do music gigs at night, probably 3, 4, 5 nights a week. And they were almost always at night. So his music gig might start at 7 o'clock. So he'd get off work at 5, and he would go straight from work to the music gig. And then the music gig would be done. He'd come home at like midnight. So sometimes I would go the whole day, and I would not actually see my dad, but I would hear him. And there would be signs that he had been there. And I would hear him early in the morning, waking up to go to work in the morning, because he would wake up even before we did to go to school. And there were several nights a week when I might not see him because he had a music gig. And there were some nights, of course, when he didn't. And the thing is, that matters because my dad would sometimes only sleep like 4 hours a night. And both of my parents, despite the non-sexiness of their professions, were highly proficient at their work. So my parents were both in their jobs, usually known as reliable, competent, dependable in the workplace. So all of this that you see in me when it comes to the discipline, showing up and being proficient at my work, I had good role models. That's the first place that it comes from. And anytime anybody asks me, what's the foundation? Well, there it is.